Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner boxing 24. So I just wanted to say real quick, man, that you know, I don't know, man. This seems like people can't just stay consistent, man, and stay on one side of the fence, okay? Can't be on both sides of the fence. All right? Roy Jones, you're on both sides of the fence. You got Bud on one instant, on the other instant, you make an excuse for Errol Spence. The car accident had nothing to do with him getting his ass towed up. Okay? That's just simple, man. Because it wouldn't have been, listen, man, it was too lopsided. All right? And if you guys are surprised, if you say how good Bud is on one hand, but then on the other hand, you're saying you're surprised at how it happened, the outcome of the fight, then something is wrong, man, because that means you really don't know Bud. You ain't really been watching him. I can see clearly that he was going to beat Errol Spence. He was going to beat him to the punch. He was faster, probably stronger, better footwork, better timing, reaction time, better thinker, probably better IQ. That ain't hard to tell, man. Bud has shown us that, man. In all these fights, he's figured it out, okay? He studies. He's serious. He's committed. He's disciplined. He don't drink. He don't smoke. Man, he's different. He's not like Errol Spence. Errol Spence out here bragging about he's drinking and hanging out. Well, keep doing that. But we ain't not going to make no excuse once you get in that ring. But he's pumping his chest at the weigh-in and at the press conference and all of that. And even when he got in the ring, man, when he was being announced, like, man down and dragging his feet and all that, like that bull does when he's getting ready to go for his kill. Like, ain't no excuse, man. Ain't no car accident, man, from 2019. We saw Sean Porter whip his ass before that car accident, man. Bruise his face up like you'd never seen him before. We saw that. We know he was vulnerable to pressure and being pushed backwards. We knew that. He can't fight going backwards. We know that. So how was he going to stand up against Bud Crawford when he couldn't even get rid of a lightweight Mikey Garcia? Huh? Because y'all gave him all this credit for beating Kell Brook after Kell Brook got beat by Triple G. Huh? Overhyped. Overrated. Yeah. Weight bully. So Crawford coming with that them boxing skills and that finesse, man, y'all couldn't understand that. But that's what Bud does. He wasn't doing a whole lot of talking. He was just ready to fight. Errol Spence was doing all the talking. He was going to put him in the dirt. Y'all going to see why I be breaking people. I hope I don't break his face too bad. These are the things that Errol Spence was saying. So why should I give him any slack? Why should I give him any break? This ain't about kicking a man while he's down. This is the stuff that he was saying that he shouldn't have said. It's one thing to try to sell a fight. It's another thing when you just going way above and beyond, man, trying to be disrespectful. And that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. Okay? Being very, very disrespectful. So I'm not giving him no break or no slack or no nothing, man. Okay, Roy Jones, you can't say on one end Bud is spectacular. He looked spectacular, but on the other hand, it was a car accident because he got thrown out the car 100 miles an hour. He didn't have no broken bones. Yes, his teeth was knocked out, I believe. A few of his teeth in the front. He got that replaced. But once he came back and fought Danny Garcia and he fought Ugas and looked spectacular, there's no excuse. That's why Bud said he's glad he didn't fight Errol Spence after the car accident, because then that would have been used as an excuse, but y'all using it anyway, right? So, see, he said it. He said he knew it was going to be an excuse, but he said it didn't want to be an excuse, so let me fight him after the car accident. Let's see what he does. He said when he fought Danny Garcia, he was ringside. He was right there, and he said to himself, he don't look 100%, but he looks good. He said he looks good. But he said after Ugas, he looked spectacular. So he felt like now was definitely the time. And he did look spectacular, right? He broke Ugas up. Okay? But now we fight Bud, and Bud is just too fast. He couldn't even time Bud. Why? Because Bud is too fast. So now when Bud goes back to the corner, Bud Max says, yo, man, he's slow as crap, man. He ain't got nothing for you, man. You got him. You know what I'm saying? Punch over his punch. And now he's jabbing with the jabber, which is how you beat the jabber, right? You got a good jab, I'm a jab with you. But because I'm a good counter puncher, I got good reaction time. So I'm gonna punch with you. I'm gonna punch over you, under you, around you. See, that's what Bud was doing. He couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle that. It is what it is. He got knocked down with a jab. But isn't that how he knocked down Bud Crawford, with the same punch? That same right jab? The same thing. He's strong, man. Give him credit. If Errol Spence looked off balance to you, it's because Bud kept him off balance. He made him off balance. If he couldn't hit Crawford like he hits everybody else, because he's defensive. He got some defense. Because y'all see him get hit here and there throughout his career don't mean he's not defensive. It just means that he's an aggressive fighter, and it happens sometimes. You're gonna get hit more than the average when you're aggressive, but that don't mean you're not defensive at all. Same thing with Boots. He's very aggressive. He might get hit with a shot here or there, but he's defensive. This is boxing. You're gonna get hit. If the great Floyd Mayweather could get hit, how many times we gotta say this, man? He got stung by Chop Corley. He got hit by Luis Castillo. He got hit by Shane Mosley. He got hit by Zab Judah. Didn't Zab Judah knock him down? His glove hit the canvas. That wasn't called a knockdown. He got stung though, right? He got hit with a good damn shot. Okay? Come on, man. It happens. It happens. But you keep doing what you do. So anyway, he had him off balance in the fight because his balance was good. His timing was good. You know what he was training for, what they planned for. They had a great game plan. Derrick James, trainer of the year, you didn't. You had one game plan. Let's just come forward and see what we could do. Let's see if we could break him down. So now once that gets broken, once that code is broken and you can't break him down, then what you gonna do now? What you gonna do? They didn't have no plan. They didn't know what to do. So Roy Jones and the rest of you guys, man, listen, you can't go both sides, man. You're gonna give Bud credit, just give him credit. Stop talking about the accident. He didn't have any broken bones. He was able to get back in the ring and he was cleared to fight. Just like when Errol Spence said, trying to take Crawford, credit away from Crawford. Oh, when he fought Benavidez, he only had one leg. He got a weak resume. All this stuff that was being said. Derrick James said he was just very athletic. That's what made him dynamic, because he's very athletic. That's it. He got no skills, though. Well, y'all found out that he got more than athleticism. He has a lot of skills, because he broke your man down with the jab, with the body. Them body shots was stinging him, was hurting him, breaking him down. Okay? Everything. With the right hook, the left hook, he was doing it all. Had no answer for Bud. And in the rematch, he won't have an answer. If your trainer and your family really respect you, they will not let you take that fight, Errol Spence. You don't need no rematch with Bud Crawford. He's going to do the same thing to you, probably even worse. He knows how you fight now. He's been in there with you. You can't do nothing with him. He's not afraid of you. You can't hurt him. And at 154, he'll be even stronger, because he'll have to, 7 pounds less he'll have to lose. So you really gonna get it. Leave it alone, man. Next year, if you want to think about it, maybe. But this year, December, don't do it to yourself, Errol Spence. Okay? Because all you're gonna do is have more excuses, and they're gonna make you look bad. See, you the one gonna look bad making excuses. You shouldn't have no excuses. You shouldn't have any excuses, man, when you lose. That's it. You lost. You got beat. Bad. Okay? And it's a damn shame, man, that people just can't say Bud beat him and that was it. Give the man his credit. Give him his due, man. He still won't give him his credit. And this is why he's going to keep on winning, because you don't want to give him his credit. I'm not entertaining nonsense, man, about Tank and all of that. And, because these are the ones that were saying, and I like Tank, but come on, man. Stay in your own assistant trainer said there's weight divisions for a reason. So if it's good for you, it's good for everybody else too. So if any way is too small for Tank, why is Tank not too small for Crawford? Why are we even trying to have this conversation, man? See what I'm saying? Some of y'all gonna get on your channel and make a video on that. Let's stop this illusion about Tank is too small. If any way is too small for Tank, why is the Tank not too small for Crawford? Man, just cut it out, man. There's weight divisions for a reason. It's not gonna work. Just like Crawford would say, listen, man, I'm 154 is my limit. I'm not going to 168 to fight Canelo. See? Canelo went to 175 to fight Bibble, and what happened? That's not for him. You got to know your limit. It is what it is, man. All right? Y'all want to make up something just to get views and likes and all of that. Tell the truth, man, to the people, all right? It's not going to work. Crawford is pound for pound the best fighter. He could hurt you. He could stomp you. He could knock you out. He could outbox you. He could do it all. Okay? He got a high KO percentage. Ratio is very high. And he's a pound for pound fighter. Number one, coming up from 135. Carried the power. And I believe he'll carry up to 154, but that's his limit. And that's what he said. He respects himself and respects other fighters. That's it, man. All right? All you that went against him, all these trainers saying 50-50, or that Errol Spence was going to walk through him, he was going to destroy him and all of that. Now you're all eating your words. It's a lot of y'all that said that. Even fighters I respect. Deontay Wilder, you went against Crawford. Tank, of course, went against Crawford. Man, a lot of y'all did. The great boxers like James Toney, he knew what it was. He said Bud's going to win. He wasn't surprised at what happened. Neither was I. Never surprised at what Bud did. And I said it before the fight. He might get him earlier. But I always said he was going to get him between 9 and 12. I never said it was a 50-50 fight. You go back and watch any of my videos, look at any of the messages on my YouTube channel, I never said that. Because I know how Bud fights and I know how Errol Spence fights. And I studied him. I dissected his style. And it's a lot of things, man, you can do with him. Okay? And when you push him back like Crawford did and push him, he pushed him off of him, man, with no problem. That's that brute strength. That's that strength from the feet up. You got that strength from the feet up, like that wrestling strength that Crawford had, you're not doing too much with him. All right, so y'all keep talking about it. Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner box of 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Peace.